American Idol runner-up Jon Foster has revealed that music was not his first choice. This is shocking for fans to hear, as Jon is such a talented artist. He placed second in American Idol and has a lot of new opportunities coming up. However, he never wanted to do music and ended up doing it by surprise. Fans are in shock, hearing this all. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Jon Foster was a tough competitor on American Idol. He was a fan-favorite country music singer. He fought hard and always surprised fans. However, he ended up in the finale with Jamal Roberts and Brianna Nix. He then made it to the final two with Jamal Roberts. However, he did not win the show and ended up getting second place. While he was disappointed, he was proud and happy for Jamal. Since Jamal has revealed that he has not received the money he won. However, when he does, he will be saving it for his kids' future. Fans are happy for them all. Jon Foster may not have won American Idol, but this did not stop him from getting a lot of new opportunities. Since being on the show, Jon has played concerts and put out a single. He has also been filming duets with Brianna Nix, who finished in third place. Jon Foster got the opportunity to play at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, Tennessee. This is one of the biggest opportunities he could have gotten. He was in shock, but was grateful he got the amazing opportunity. Fans have been supporting him ever since. Jon Foster has revealed that music was not his first career choice. In fact, he never thought about doing it, so my uncle, Galen Martin, is the reason I'm a musician. I'll tell everybody that. I've always said it because, he had been a musician since he was about 12, 13, something around that. And when I was getting into music, and kinda feeling out with it, he's the one that pushed me. I never wanted to be a musician. I'm not one of those people that was 3 or 4 or 5 years old and said, I wanna be a huge rock star one day. I never wanted to be that. I wanted to be a paleontologist. I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be a senator. A lot of things, music was not one of them. Jon Foster has so much talent that this is shocking for fans to hear. However, if it were not for his uncle, this would have never happened. He gives credit to Galen and how much he pushed him to do music for a living. There are some famous musicians who did not start doing music until much later in life. However, it worked out in their favor. So, it is doing the same for Jon. It seems as though Jon Foster never wanted to be a musician. He had so many other dreams in life, and music was not one of them. However, it ended up working out in his favor. Fans are glad Jon's uncle pushed him to do music. If he didn't, he would not have been on American Idol and introduced to the world. Foster is talented and has a lot of fans since being on the show. Introduction. In the glittering world of American entertainment, few stories are as compelling as that of Jon Foster, a finalist on the latest season of American Idol. Known for his soulful voice and magnetic stage presence, Foster has captivated audiences nationwide. Yet, beyond the dazzling performances and charismatic persona lies a surprising revelation: music was not his first love. As the competition heats up and judges praise his artistry, Foster has opened up about his unconventional journey into the world of music, revealing a story of passion, perseverance, and unexpected turns. The early years, a different path. Jon Foster grew up in a small town in Ohio, where his childhood was filled with curiosity and exploration. From a young age, he was drawn to the arts, but not necessarily music. Instead, he initially dreamed of a different career, one that seemed more aligned with his personality and interests. Growing up, I always loved storytelling, Foster recalls. I was fascinated by the idea of creating worlds with words, whether through writing or acting. Music was in the picture, but it wasn't my first choice. His early passions led him to participate in school plays, write short stories, and even dabble in amateur dramatics. He was an avid reader and enjoyed expressing himself through words more than melodies. The unexpected shift, discovering a new passion. It wasn't until his late teens that Foster's perspective began to shift. During a college trip to Nashville with friends, he attended a local open mic night on a whim. Watching performers pour their hearts out through song, something clicked. Seeing those artists up there, vulnerable and real, I felt a spark, he says. It was like I'd found a new way to tell stories, through music. He initially pursued a degree in literature and creative writing, dreaming of becoming an author or journalist. But as he continued to write and perform on campus, friends and mentors encouraged him to explore music more seriously. I started taking voice lessons and writing my own songs, Foster explains. It was a gradual realization that I could combine my love for storytelling with music. Balancing two worlds. For years, Foster juggled his academic pursuits with his passion for music. He performed at local venues, uploaded covers to social media, and gained a modest following. Yet, he kept his options open, uncertain whether music could be a sustainable career. Most of my family and friends thought I should stick to something stable, he admits with a chuckle. But I couldn't ignore the pull I felt when I sang or wrote. He worked various jobs to support himself, bartending, tutoring, even freelance writing, while continuing to pursue music on the side. His dedication paid off when he was finally invited to audition for American Idol. The audition and rise to fame. Foster's audition was a turning point. His raw talent and heartfelt rendition of a classic ballad caught the judges' attention. From that moment, he became a fan favorite, praised for his authenticity and emotional depth. Throughout the competition, Foster's journey was marked not just by talent but by resilience. He faced tough eliminations, self-doubt, and intense scrutiny, but his unwavering passion kept him moving forward. Getting on American Idol was never part of my original plan, he confesses. It was a leap of faith. I just wanted to share my music and see where it took me. Revealing the truth, music wasn't his first choice. In a candid interview after reaching the finals, Foster shed light on his true aspirations. When asked about his background and ambitions, he revealed, honestly, music wasn't my first dream. I thought I'd become a writer or an actor. But life has a funny way of leading you to unexpected places. Music became my calling because it allowed me to tell stories in a way I never imagined. This revelation surprised many fans who assumed Foster had always been destined for the stage. It also resonated with aspiring artists who often feel pressured to follow a predetermined path. The power of unconventional journeys. Foster's story underscores an important message: passion can manifest in many forms, and sometimes the path to success is nonlinear. His journey from aspiring writer to acclaimed singer exemplifies how openness to new experiences can redefine one's purpose. Had I stuck to my original plan, I might never have discovered this incredible gift, he reflects. Music has given me a voice, not just for singing, but for sharing my story. His honesty has endeared him to fans and critics alike, who admire his authenticity and humility. The future, beyond American Idol. As Foster prepares for the finale, his ambitions extend beyond the competition. He envisions a career that combines storytelling and music, perhaps writing a memoir, composing for films, or even acting. I want to continue exploring my creative passions, he says. This journey has shown me that it's never too late to pursue what truly excites you. He also hopes his story inspires others to embrace their unconventional dreams and trust the process. Conclusion. John Foster's revelation that music was not his first choice adds a compelling layer to his already inspiring journey. It reminds us all that life's detours can lead to unexpected destinations, and that following one's passion, regardless of initial plans, can open doors to fulfillment and success. As he stands on the cusp of a new chapter, Foster embodies the spirit of perseverance, authenticity, and the courage to redefine one's path. Whether he wins or not, his story has already made an impact, proof that sometimes, the most extraordinary journeys begin with an open mind and a brave heart.